So here we have a wonder of nature, a truly majestic, amazing, immense mammal, and also next to that, we have an elephant. Yes, the immense mammal is Foodie Beauty. That is her username on YouTube. We're going to talk about these YouTubers gone wild. This YouTuber has developed type 2 diabetes. Now, that's actually not uncommon. America has about a 10% rate of diabetes. She's from Canada, but we kind of share a lot of the same foods and so forth. So she's got the type 2 diabetes, but it is unusual how badly she is mismanaging her diabetes. This is a health and fitness video, and that is a chart, top 10 causes of death. Let's talk about how to keep you off of this chart, right? Diabetes is the 7th leading cause of death, but it makes it a lot more likely that you will get the first leading cause of death, which is heart disease. Now, trigger warning, I do not pull punches in these videos. I will scare you straight, right? Because I know too many people that have died of these things, and, coddling you and baby talking you, that's not really going to help, because that's what most people do, and if that was going to fix your health, it already would have. Now, this YouTuber is about 5 feet tall, or thereabouts, all right? So, not very tall, and I think you can see the problem here. I was going to wait until she passed away to make this video, but what the heck, man? Close enough, right? Close enough. That could happen at any day because she is starting to develop that super bloating in the face that we have seen in other YouTubers that have passed, right? This is Jennifer Gwen Ann, Life by Jen. She is no longer alive. Right, and you can see that, when they get that certain look, that certain bloating in the face, just everything is shutting down. So what seems to be the problem with her diet? Well, there's a lot of fast food, there's a lot of fried food, she's a carb addict, she never saw a French fry that she didn't like, huge amounts of rice, lots of noodles, lots of bread, got fried chicken there. So just massive amounts of junk food, fast food, lots of sugar, lots of empty carbs. I'm not a doctor, but I think maybe some of her medical problems are from, eating 2 pizzas in the same meal. In this meal, she ate that pizza and she ate a burger and fries in the same meal. So basically wall-to-wall fast food as well as a lot of junk food, right? Sometimes just straight up boxes of candy. Now, she claimed that these were for her husband, right? She claimed all that chocolate was for her husband, and she claimed that this stuff was for guests that they were having, but that doesn't really hold water because this is her husband, possibly ex-husband by now, but they've been having trouble. But does he look like he ate all that chocolate? I don't think so. So yeah, I think she just ate boxes of chocolate. So eating that way is really unsustainable, but she's already almost died twice from blood clots in the lungs and has advanced fatty liver disease. Let me roll in a little bit of her talking about her other deadly medical conditions in addition to diabetes.
So I just wanted to tell you guys maybe in a live video what's going on, like briefly about my hospital stay. I almost keeled over. Like I just, this dizziness and then really bad shortness of breath and chest pain, like right here. And I have another blood clot in my lung. So that's where the breathing, no wonder I can't breathe and no wonder I have chest pain. Like, I don't even know how long I've had this. They weighed me at the hospital, I'm 400 pounds on the dot. They weighed me at 400.4. So it's higher than, it's my highest. Yeah, my diet is really crap. Yeah, the blood clot is making me really tired and dizzy and not able to really breathe well, and the chest pain is bad. They think it's because they switched me from warfarin and onto Xarelto, which can be not effective for people my size. Switch my medication, so I'm going to be on warfarin for life because the minute I come off of it, I get blood clots. I have C. diff, a new blood clot in my lung, and super chronic severe fatty liver disease. Chronic extreme super severe fatty liver. Chronic severe, like severe extreme severe non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. All of the things they test for the blood enzymes are through the roof, or for the liver enzymes are through the roof. It can progress if not treated to cirrhosis and then to liver failure. So it's pretty serious. I know a few people who have died from liver disease. I literally need to lose weight or I'm going to die. Like, I don't want to die of liver disease. I'm hoping this is my rock bottom. I hope my pit is not bottomless. Like sometimes you don't have some people don't have a rock bottom. It's just a bottomless pit. So even now, with all of these things, my mind and my addiction to food tells me I want to eat. So even in the recommendation, they're like, recommendation follow-up for liver disease and to do the obesity code diet. That's what they told me to read, the obesity code. It was in the recommendations. Really depressing right now to think of a life without food. It's really weird because it's not much of a life, really.
Okay, did you catch that? The hospital told her to read the obesity code. Of course, if you're my subscriber, you already know about that book because I've recommended it countless times. So, now, those video clips that you saw, those were from 2020, okay? So all the food that I showed you that she's been eating, that was after that diagnosis. That was after being told that she had fatty liver disease, right? So she did not have a rock bottom. She did not. One of the most amazing things about Foodie Beauty is that even after her official diagnosis, she continued to eat very dangerous, excessive meals. This is something she ate after she already knew she had diabetes. So you've got wall-to-wall carbs from the Chinese buffet. You've got noodles with fried rice on top of that, a large plate of pasta, and a lot of deep-fried and breaded food with sauce as well. So all those carbs rapidly break down into sugar, which you really cannot tolerate if you have diabetes. So within a day of that meal, she ended up in the emergency room, right? She had dizziness, she had blurry vision, and they had to give her some care to prevent her from dying. Diabetes can lead to extreme appetite and cravings. It can lead to blindness, the loss or amputation of limbs, wounds that do not heal, vulnerability to infections, numbness in the limbs, as well as it increases your chances of heart disease, your chance of stroke. So what is her problem aside from her own freely made choices? Well, for whatever reason, she exhibits a lot of brain damage, just frontal lobe damage. She has a lack of motivation, poor problem solving, impaired judgment, impaired decision-making, impaired impulse control. She exhibits antisocial behavior. She's severely learning impaired. She has many personality disorders, many mental illnesses. I mean, she suffers from binge eating disorder, substance abuse disorder, and just severely learning disabled in terms of relationships and nutrition. She tries the same approach 50 times, fails 50 times, and never modifies her approach. Now, this was actually one of the most disordered meals I've ever seen her eat. Now, I might say, well, that doesn't look like a big quantity. Yeah, that's why it's crazy. This is what she tried to eat on a, quote, diet. Like, she thinks a diet is just stuff like these cheese puffs, but just a lesser quantity. That's completely nuts, okay? A diet should not be all the same junk food, but just less of it. That is a sure recipe for failure. This is what she thinks a diet is. Oh, just chips, chocolate, cheese doodles, tater tots, just less of it. That's completely insane. That is not nutrition. You know nothing about nutrition. Like, Foodie Beauty is so disabled in this area that she actually doesn't perceive how disabled she is, okay? She is like if you were blind, but you didn't realize you were blind and you're wondering why you can't read. It's because you can't see the letters and nobody has taught you Braille. What should she do? She is so impaired. She just needs to find someone like Dr. Jason Fung here, somebody who knows what they're talking about, and literally she should just do every single thing that they say to the letter, because she is incapable of solving these problems or even thinking about them with her own ability. She just needs to really do exactly what an expert like him would say. And also, she needs to never eat fast food ever again, ever. She just needs to only ever eat whole foods, just ever again, right? She just needs to never eat like bread, noodles, pasta, sugary desserts, sugary drinks, French fries, fried food. She just needs to go completely sober from junk food and fast food for her entire life. Now, I should mention that at one point in time, I actually also had fatty liver disease. I no longer have it. Mine has been cured, and my prediabetes was also cured. And the cure was to lose 75 pounds and get to a healthy weight. That is me. I am 49 years old, soon to be 50 years of age, and I used to be almost 300 pounds. I am now 185 and quite muscular and on 0 medications.